I really didn't think it was my turn. This is my cheat sheet. If you guys see me reference it, that means I'm fucked. Welcome. Good evening. My name is Philip Cohen. I have huge balls. I don't mean like I'm a badass or anything like that. I mean like literally I have large testicles. And when I was younger, you know, with all the stereotypes, you know, I was just sitting around, young guy, you know, 12, 13, just like holding my balls, you know, looking at them. I mean, that's what guys do. And I'd just be sitting there like, man, I'm gonna be fucking Jewish Clint Eastwood with these big boys. I cannot wait. I'm gonna be such a badass. But historically, throughout my life, my large balls have only gotten in my way as I fled from confrontation. Big ball walk. And so I did stand up for the first time here in November. And one of my buddies saw it on Facebook, and he was like, dude, you must have huge balls. And I was like, oh my God, that's what they're for. They're for comedy. Now I don't have to try to get in bar fights and shit like that. So I see a lot of friends in the audience. Thank you for coming out. I am getting a little older, so when my friends show up, that means that there were a lot of sitters gotten. So I appreciate that. Thanks, guys. A lot of my friends are having kids, just getting that age. One of my buddies just had his third. I know, 3 boys, and I'm hanging out with him, and I said, man, you guys are going crazy. Like, what's up? It's time to hit the brakes, you know? And he said, yeah, I know, I swear, it's like there's something in the water, you know? And I'm thinking, God, I hope it's not semen. Man, I'm not a homophobe, but that's fucking disgusting. Charleston Taps always had that kind of earthy finish. What is that? It's like a nice Pinot. So my mom's here somewhere in the audience. My mother, there she is. My mom's here. Yeah, Mom. I got at least 1 vote. Probably. So yeah, my mom's like one of those typical, like overly proud Jewish mothers, you know? And sometimes her pride will like make her a little oblivious, you know? And she might be like in a dinner party in like a week from now, and somebody says, so, you know, what's Philip up to these days? Oh, Philip's doing the stand-up comedy. Oh, you have to see him. He's so funny. He does this joke about semen in the water. What is it? What's the joke? Semen in the water. You gotta see him do it. I mean, it's funny, but it's about semen. Getting a little bit older. I'm actually starting to get a little bit of a belly. This is like my first holiday season where I actually like put on weight. I'm like, shit. Halloween really didn't help me out at all. I live in a neighborhood with a lot of families, a lot of kids, and I'm not very festive. So I was just like, shit, you know, this year I need to do something for the kids, you know. So I bought a bunch of fun-sized Snicker bars, because that was always like the best when I was little, you know, look for the fun-sized Snicker bars. So I got a fun size, and then I thought, well, I'll get a pumpkin. That way the neighborhood will know that I'm participating. So, but then I get home with my pumpkin, and I start to get in the spirit, you know, and I'm just like, man, I want this pumpkin to be, like, scary, you know? And I'm not an artist, so I wasn't gonna carve, you know, I was just like, how can I make this pumpkin just, like, so Halloween terrifying? Anyway, so I think I took it a little too far. My pumpkin just said, I'll fucking kill you. And I'm sitting there, you know, in my house, and I got the fun size, and I'm waiting on family after family. They're just like, no, honey, I don't think he's home. No, Mom, I can see him. No, he's not home. So I got left with a lot of fun-sized Snicker bars, which I ate all of them. I have a real serious sweet tooth. Yeah, you know, I know. I have a ridiculous sweet tooth. It's powerful. And one night I was bartending. I used to work in restaurants here in town. And I'm bartending and this bachelorette party came in. I don't know if you've ever seen Southern bachelorette parties. They're really classy. It's pretty much like cock and ball, like everything. They have cock hats and cock straws and just everything is just super classed out. So the girls I'm waiting on, you know, and they're like, oh, Philip, do you like sweets? You know, and I'm like, yeah, actually, I really do fucking like sweets. What do you got, you know? And they're like, do you like lollipops? And I'm like, not so much. I'm more of a chocolate guy, you know? And they're like, oh, chocolate, oh my god. So this girl pulls out a chocolate lollipop.